sports. It's in the game.
Wow, that's one of those plays that you call, and everything seems to happen exactly as it's scripted in the playbook.
Today, from Levi, California.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. To throw is Daniels. Crowder's got it over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll leave them with third and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 13 yards there and a Washington first. Daniels looking to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Purdy off the play fake. Rolling to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. They go play action here. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The Yetur Gross-Matos there to bring him down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Again, it's Robinson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Noah Brown. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Daniels now on 1st and 10. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Robinson toss play left side. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Daniels. Reaching up for it, and he's got it. Zach Ertz with an acrobatic catch. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Zach Ertz touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of them.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 75 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Second down and a run by Robinson. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. On first down, here's Daniels to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Daniels going to throw again on second down. This will be caught by Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field. and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Play action. Now Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, it's Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Purdy. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with the touchdown reception. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot. With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll send you back. Oh, all right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throwing here, Purdy. And They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Dorrance Armstrong with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Daniels now to throw on 1st down. Ertz over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That one is slant to McLaurin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. A 1st down throw for Daniels. This one caught by Crowder. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. 27 yards for Brian Robinson Jr. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will didn't get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Flushed out right. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. On 1st down, Purdy. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. They'll run this one right with Robinson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd down, Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he's forced out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They go play action. Daniels. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Throwing now is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll get this to Eckler. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder from 13 yards out. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, an 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Daniels looking to throw. Locates Ertz going across the middle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
today.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First play from scrimmage. Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. First run now for Kyron Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stafford on third down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. So on fourth down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Fielded at the 20. It's a 57-yard punt, 14 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, first and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
They'll roll him out right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10, down at the 33. And Purdy's throw going to be taken in by Ayuk. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Escaping the pressure right. Now the ball comes loose. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play action, now Purdy. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go play action here. Purdy. And he's got it. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk from 19 yards away. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point try now for Moody. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he's brought down. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Stafford. Screenplay set up for Williams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Touchdown, Rams. Demarcus Robinson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. Last time out, he was able to find Brandon Ayuk for the touchdown. And we'll see what they can do here. 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Purdy off the play fake. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be stopped at his tracks right at the 33. On 1st down, it's Purdy. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Purdy from the gun. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we've reached, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Now Purdy. He'll buy some time right. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Purdy now to throw. connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
To throw is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Throwing is Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 18. 51 yards on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Back to throw, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw, Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Stafford on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now it's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Stafford, and quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Get that quarterback, D-line.
They snap it to Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. To the air again, Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a 1st down throw, Stafford. Over the middle, he's got the hook up to Whittington. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. Stafford now to throw. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Now a 2nd and 2. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
One last throw here for Stanford. So the victory here for San Francisco, and you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special New Year's Eve edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wisnowski to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Right to the air. Here's Murray. That pass completed to Dortch. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Murray going to throw. Got his man. It's Dortch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. In motion is Dortch. Murray now on first down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Murray flips his forward on the jet sweep. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. They'll roll him out right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he fires one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk from 13 yards out. And the Niners will jump on top for the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 3rd and 5. A shotgun now from Murray. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. Murray now on first down. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1-7. first and 10. Here's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. Murray now running left off the option. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing now is Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They go play action here. Purdy sliding out of the pocket. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Purdy off the play fake. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down. Play action. Now Purdy. He'll buy some time right. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Throwing here, Purdy. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. Here's Purdy. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Purdy now to throw. Rolling to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Purdy with it on third and long. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 21. He'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. In motion left goes a tight end. Connor going to get it again on second down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. He's got McBride here over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray now. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. Purdy. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll buy some time right. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just... So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look... Well, all right, never mind. Third quarter action now. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Off play action. Purdy. They'll roll him out right. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Off the play fake. Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk from 19 yards away. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's 21-3. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with the touchdown reception. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Murray a give. This is counter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Murray now to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Here's Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 14 yards that time for number 14. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. An option handoff given to counter. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To throw is Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Connor is in. Touchdown, Arizona.
And that's a step in the right direction. This had the feeling of one of those turning point kind of drives. If you come up empty there, it could be a long road back. But they persevered and hung around, and they closed the gap here in the 3rd quarter with their first touchdown of the game.
Prater for the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to offer him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. On first down, Purdy. Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk from 13 yards out. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on first down is Murray. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Murray. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off play action. Purdy, he'll buy some time right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Rolling to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 30 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers are able to stretch out their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Murray going to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground. They'll set up a throw. That pass completed to Dortch. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
Operating from the gun. Murray throwing quickly to Wilson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. First down, Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 19 yards away. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Purdy now to throw off the play action. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown pass, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Moody good with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fighting through. And they're going to have really good starting field position here, as that's taken up close to the 40. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So the victory here for San Francisco. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly